What up, guys? This is Casey Israel. Um, I want to talk about this is my third year of my wife passed. Um, she was originally born from Brooklyn, New York, and her and her family moved to Pennsylvania when she was younger. Um, she was a traveling dialysis tech, and she was making good money when she was doing that. So she took a chance traveling around. I think her first traveling job was in the state of Oklahoma. Um, was funny that I actually found her on MySpace back in the day. Um, so we got together and met each other. She could never tell her family how she met me. Uh, Through MySpace, she lied about uh she said she met me at Sears. I mean, she did come through Sears a couple times, but she was embarrassed to say something about it. I thought it was kind of funny. Um, we She told me from the beginning that don't get serious because she was traveling, and she only stayed for like maybe 6 months in Oklahoma, and both me and her, we were both in bad relationships. Uh, and at one point, just told her I still have feelings for you, randomly, and she responded, and I was shocked. And I never told her this. The only other person really knew this at the time. I was with another girl, but I was trying to get out of that relationship. I tried to break up with her. I did not have no more feelings for this woman. I wanted to be with Liz, my wife. And I I tried to tell her I did not want to be with you no more. And finally Liz told me that, hey, uh this is your chance to be with me now. And I was like, well, if I want to move up there with you, I need an insurance because I mean my life is down here. I got my friends and family in Oklahoma, so you can't just ditch me after a little bit. I mean, I'm leaving my world for you. And she held to her word about that. We first moved up to Pennsylvania together for a little bit. It was a town called Du Bois, Pennsylvania. Very beautiful town. After a couple months, we traveled to Las Vegas for 2 months, and for her job. And I was telling her that I cannot just sit on my ass no more. I need to work. I'm bored. I need to make my own money. I need to pay my own bills. And I was not mooching off her. I had family helping me during that point. Um, so we eventually settled in Pennsylvania, a town outside Jim Thorpe called Lehighton. Beautiful area. Really loved it. Uh, well, actually, before that, we moved up to our family in the Poconos in Pennsylvania. Only there for a little while. I think for a little less than a year we were with her parents. I think we just had to get out. Uh, yeah, then we moved into this town that was closer to her job. And also, this time when I started working on trailers and stuff. And I really, she did me a solid getting me out working for Sears. I was trying to get out of Sears for years. Uh, I was dealing with back injury before, and I couldn't get out of Sears because no one wants someone with back injury. Luckily I got over it, but yeah, I started working on trailers because I can weld and I knew how to turn wrenches and stuff like that. Like if I take it apart, I can put it back together. So we stayed there up there at least 7 years in this town. Um, we loved doing a lot of things together. At one point, we finally had our brother-in-law move in with us. My brother-in-law, her brother. Um, it helped us financially. Uh, and me and her brother and her, we would have fun times. I mean, at one point, we went to WrestleMania 29 in New Jersey. We had a blast. We went to Access and then WrestleMania, but we had a blast. Me and my brother-in-law helped bring her to her first football game. It was a preseason game. It was the Carolina Panthers versus uh, the Eagles, and I told my brother-in-law, I was like, "Hey, dude, we cannot let her just go up there in her Carolina jersey. We gotta support her because in Philly, oh my goodness gracious, they're brutal. So we knew we had to have her back going in that, and we had a blast. It was. I was glad that we did that. I wish we could have went to more sim games with her. Um, when we're doing work vacations, I mean vacation from work, I got her to, hey, let's travel to Oklahoma so I can spend time with my family because I miss my family at the time and my friends. So every year or two, I would come down with her, either with her or by myself. If I was by myself, I flew, but we were together mostly. We drove long trip, but if I was gonna have a riding buddy, it was thank God it would have been her. But yeah, we had a bunch of great time. It just sucks she's not here no more. Uh, I really, yeah, wish she was still here. She was a great woman. I love her. I miss her so much. Um, we, God, there's so much memories that we had. I mean, like there was one time we went to New York with my mom and dad in the city. We had a hell of a time walking. She got scanned by the people dressed up as characters, taking pictures, and then automatically they want a tip. I'm like, oh, okay, now I learned something in New York. Uh, and then some of the times in the New York area we had spend time with her family, her extended family. Uh, before her passed. Uh, I was trying to do something because my I lost my dad 5 years ago now, and I figure come here and help my mom out. So it just sucks that she's not here this day. I mean, I think about her every day. I really do, and I miss her. Thanks for guys for listening. I'm probably gonna post some pictures of her. All right. Thank you guys. Bye.